こんにちは、ハッシーです。今日はオンライントークの第2弾。オーストラリアにいるスコットとズームでつなぎます。カナダのサンシャインビレッジっていうスキー場で住み込んでた時のルームメイトでした。山の上にまるで閉じ込められているかのような暮らし。それが、たまらなく楽しかったわけやねんけど、の日々のことや、スコットが自分の思い出に残してくれた、そんな言葉があるねんね。そやから、そんなことについても、話そうと思ってます。スコットとも、16年ぶりの再会。ね、途中ね、Facebook とかメッセンジャーでのやりとりとかしてたんやけど、さあ、オーストラリアと日本とのオンライントーク、どんな感じになるか、ワクワクするでい。さあ、ちょうどメッセンジャーも届いたで。I'm on there now, I think. さあ。
there we go. I got you.
Gary, you got me? Oh, but I can't see your face.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm just let's try.
Okay.
Hang on.
Yeah,
I got a camera. I'm on the iPad. I've got a camera. I'm just trying to work out. Let's try this. Okay, let's try this. There.
Here we go.
There we go.
Oh man. Yeah.
How long's it been, eh? How long's it been?
It's
Long time.
16 years.
16 years, yeah.
Ages.
Wow. You still got the shirt, I see. I can see the shirt, the signed shirt behind you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Cool, man. The shirt.
Man, I've got a photo. I've got a photo somewhere. I don't know if you'll remember it. I haven't got it out yet, but I will get it. Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
So, room number
223.
Yeah. Did you remember it?
I didn't actually remember the room number. No.
No, me neither. But yeah.
Sometimes you need little things to jog your memory, hey? Some little things to remember it, you know?
What do you mean?
Oh, like if you hadn't written that down on the shirt, you'd never guess what it was.
Right, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is your first time to use the Zoom.
Yeah, first time.
Yeah. And I got your screen like this.
Yeah, maybe hang on, maybe because it's on my iPad, so maybe that's why. I'm not sure.
Yeah. You put it like wide.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's better. I might have to hold on to it. That's all, just to because the camera's on one side, you know.
I see.
Yeah. But you can look around, you know, look around in my house where we got we got the I don't know if you can see that.
Hey, this is from the Sunshine Village.
Yeah, I got one of the maps off the wall, remember? So that's up in the study at home.
Okay.
Yeah. So and I got another one. I don't know if you can see that one. It's like Banff National Park, and it's just sort of like a drawn map of all the mountains.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Cool, man. And you always put them on the wall?
Yeah, I've had them up here in this house since I've been in here. So, just a way to, you know, have a few little memories up around the place.
Yeah.
Of time and sunshine, yeah, and the snow. And like I said, I ended up going back there in 2013. I actually had like a full month in Canada again. So I sort of spent a week in Banff and went to Lake Louise and Norquay and the other resort, and Sunshine, of course. And it looks no different to when we were there. There was there was a few people that were still there that maybe like we'd recognize, but pretty much everyone else was like just, you know, same as what we were. They were just young people just out of school and doing their turn there. So there was that. But the one thing I did notice was, because I worked on the gondola, the main gondola there. Now, that was only a year old when I worked on it, so it was pretty new and all that sort of thing. But I noticed after 10 years, you know, people putting skis in and stuff like that, all the paint on the inside of, like, all the cabins are all scratched and all the glass is scratched on the sides and, you know, getting really worn out. So I did notice that. I remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
So they did, yeah, went to Whistler, went to Nesako, went to Hakuba,
Whoa.
in
Niseko
Japan.
in Hokkaido.
Yeah.
Hakuba in Nagano.
Yeah, Nagano,
Oh,
Nagano, yeah, Nagano, if you may say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool, because I went to Nagano itself, like, to look around the city and, you know, see all the old temples with the big statues, and that was really cool.
Statue?
Yeah, they had these big wooden statues.
Like
in,
a Buddha or
I think like I think they were at the entrance to a temple, and they were sort of like guarding the temple from evil spirits or something like that, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, they were really big, like 3-4 stories tall, and they were inside these big sort of towers. Yeah.
I see, like a pagoda.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so that was good. That was 2015 actually. 2015. I went there. So
Okay.
5 years ago now. Yeah, but still feels like it was yesterday, you know.
Yeah.
As you can see, I've got a little bit less hair than last time. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Still looks cool.
I like that shirt. I like that shirt you're wearing. It's like sort of like an army shirt, but in casual wear. I like it.
Yeah. It's pretty much casual here in Japan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I should show you around because I've got the internet. I can show you around a little bit,
Okay.
just to get out of the study there.
Sure, man.
Where do we go? Oh, I'll show you this. This is my I bought this. This was my. You'd be old enough to know what these are, but I got this as my childhood. I always wanted one as a kid, but couldn't afford. So let's see if I can get it in the shot. So it's like Terminator 2, the movie. It's the pinball machine. I don't know if it shows up too well in the. So here, I'll turn it.
Machine.
Yes, I'll turn it on. Yeah. Yeah, so it's the Terminator pinball machine from 1991. So it's really old. It's like 30 years old.
Okay.
But I always wanted one. It cost me let's see, I'll put it in yen. What was it in yen? I'd say 80,000 yen. Is that right?
80,000 yen.
80,000 yen. I think that's how much.
80?
Yeah, 80 zeros. So I think that in Australian dollars, it's about $8,000. But
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I always wanted one. So that's what I got myself as my little toy for the house.
Little and big.
Little, well, not little. It's actually pretty big. So yeah. So that's always a little bit of fun to have a little bit of a play now and then.
Okay.
And then what else we got? Oh, we'll go out. I'll go outside. I'll show you outside. Let's go.
In Japan, we don't have such a room for the big game. Normally.
Yeah, no. The house is quite. This is my third house since I was over there, and it's quite large, you know. So
yeah, it is.
Got the little. Where is he? Got the little birdie.
Birdie.
Yeah, my little cockatiel. And then we'll go outside. I'll show you outside real quick because I think I can get out here with the the internet should work out here.
Oh.
Who else we got?
Wow! Wow, handsome boy.
Yeah, he's sleeping.
Sleeping.
He's been walking. He goes chasing kangaroos in the bush every day.
No way, man.
Yeah,
Sure?
there's hundreds where I live now. Look, for Australia, like in a city, it's rare. It is rare, but where I live, I'm in a suburban, place and all that. But right behind me, there's some bushland, and there's hundreds of kangaroos there, hundreds of them. And you always see, because there is a jail, like a prison out there. That's why they don't build around it, because there's a prison. But all the tour buses always used to stop outside the prison because of all the kangaroos.
Okay.
Yeah, so then I got my outside. I just got like a little bar and
Wow.
got the dining room table. Oh yeah, and I bought this as well. I don't know, I got another little Canadian thing here.
Ah, Canadian thing. Yeah.
Yeah, a little neon light, and my little elk thing that I got from Canada itself. So I got a few little things up and around the place. Yeah. So
Yeah. Elks are all around.
yeah.
Yeah, like
So
that.
yes. So I'm living here with my partner now that I met a few years ago, and she's at work at the moment. She works as a nurse, like cardiac nurse. So like on hearts, she works on heart. So people who have heart attack.
Heart attack. Oh.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. So that's her job. There's where is it? There's a photo of us there somewhere.
Oh man, your wife?
We're gonna get married next year. So,
Next year? Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I saw it on your Facebook.
yeah. So I wasn't sure if I'd ever get married or want to get married, but girls are like, oh, when are you going to propose to me? So yeah. So I thought, I felt it was the right time to do it. So yeah. So it was good. So you've been doing DJ and. Because so DJ is in like you actually on a radio station, like part of a talk show, or yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I used to be on a small radio show.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, pretty much, yes. And lately, not for radio anymore. But still, I'm doing MC job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it is. And that, now I can do MC because that I could reach it through the DJ thing.
Yeah. You've got to do one thing in order to do the next step and work your way up the ladder, as we say, work your way up the ladder.
Yeah, that's right.
I've just been, like, my job just painting, painting all the time. So it's fun. Like, I like doing it, but, every job has good and bad days. So there's that. But my job at the moment's nice. It's out close to where I live and it's easy drive to work, that sort of thing. So I don't know, because I'm guessing in Japan the public transport's pretty good to get like trains and buses. Where here it's not that good, so everyone drives their cars. Well, everyone has cars, so everyone just drives around.
So you're living in Queensland?
In Brisbane, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so the capital city.
I've never been to Australia. So I don't know about it very well. So your place is in not in a city, like a countryside.
I would say it's in a city, but the way our cities sort of work here, they're kind of like American cities or Canadian cities, where like say Vancouver, for instance, you've been to Vancouver, obviously. You've got all the high rises, skyscrapers in the center of town. And then as you go further out, there's sort of just houses with streets and that sort of thing, like suburbs. That's sort of like it is here. I'm about maybe 15-minute drive from the center of the city. But where I live is quite far out in that sense, that I've got like the bushland and the river behind me. So it's not built out any further past where I am. So I am in a suburb with lots of houses, but just up the road, it's pretty much bushland and all the wildlife and everything like that. So yeah, that's why I get all the kangaroos. And we went for a walk. A new walk, just another place nearby the other day. We saw two goannas, which are like the big lizards.
Who what?
They're called goannas. They're like a lizard, like a big lizard, like maybe a meter long. So quite big. Saw some snakes, bush turkeys, kangaroos, of course, and koalas. Like you literally, they're all around when you look for them. You can see them in the wild pretty easily. So, I wasn't too happy with the snake though. The snake, I only saw it when it was going between my shoes, and I was just like, "Don't move. If you move, that's when they freak and they bite. So you got to stand still and just let it go." And they're like my least favorite thing, snakes. I don't like snakes. Yeah. So
You're so much nature life.
yeah, it is. That's why I like Canada as well, because when I lived here, I loved getting out into nature, but Canada, it's sort of the climate with the snow and the trees and the mountains. It's not like that here at all. Here it's sort of like dry bushland. We have like nice beaches and stuff like that, but it's completely different to over there in the terms of like, yeah, the terrain. So I wanted to go somewhere where it snowed, where it's cold, somewhere that's not like here at all. So yeah, that's why I went, and that was why I initially went there instead of like, a lot of Australians want to go and work in London, and I was like, well, it's just a big city. I don't want to go to a big city. I want to go somewhere out in the wild, out in the country. So Banff was it. Banff was the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before you went to Banff, did you know about the Banff? How the Banff was like?
I actually, in the year 2000, I actually was my first overseas holiday, and I was only 19, and I actually went to, I went to Seattle first, but then I'd Seattle in America. Then we crossed the border and did like a little bus trip all around Western Canada. And so I actually did spend about 3 days in Banff itself then. So I already knew about Banff and everything like that. I was there in May, so it was not when the snow was around. And so I thought, wow, it'd be really cool to come back here when it is snowing and see what it looks like when it is snowing. And so that's where I got the idea to do the working visa and the holiday. And so that's why 2 years later, I they came over. Some of the people from Sunshine and Lake Louise came to Australia itself, and they had like little interviews in Brisbane and Sydney and Melbourne, and anyone who was interested could go along and you could do a job interview, and they were the one you had to sort of give the interview. And I don't know, I was just honest, and I told them I'd been there before, but it wasn't long enough. I only went for a week holiday. I wanted to spend longer there. And I remember out of 100 people, there was me and one other person, and we were the only two that got picked for multiple jobs. So everyone else either didn't get a job at all, or maybe got offered one job, but they offered me 2 or 3 because I must have sold myself pretty good. And the job was, I had the two of the jobs I remember. One was the gondola, working on the gondola, and the other one was working in the kitchen at the Lake Louise Day Lodge. And I thought, well, I don't want to work. I can't work in a kitchen if all the snow and everything's outside. I want to work outside. Yeah. So I took the gondola job,
And then within the first like week, I was like, okay, I'm outside. It's minus 30 degrees. Why didn't I take the kitchen job next to the deep fryer where it'd be nice and warm? You know? So then the next 3 months, I'm literally freezing myself to death every day out in the snow. And yeah, I just remember thinking, because you worked in the restaurant at the hotel, and I was like, oh man, he'd have a good job. It'd be nice and warm in there. And I'm stuck outside.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, here we go. There it is. Let's see if I can get that up to the camera.
Oh man, I pretty much remember it. So what's the difference from Aussie English and Canadian English?
I think a lot of the differences between, say, even like Australia, England, America, Australia, all the English-speaking countries.
Here is one Japanese word. Do you remember? Matane.
Matane. Oh, I remember